Happy New Year to my clients and my friends. 2021 was one wild ride. In South Orange County, real estate values went up 21% over a 12-month period, which is just absolutely wild. Interest rates hovered right around 3% the entire year, and for that reason, buyers were anxious to go ahead and grab a property. Of the few homes that were available on the market last year, take advantage of that low interest rate and threw caution to the wind in terms of making offers on homes that were either at list price or way above list price, just to secure their opportunity for home ownership. It has been said, statistics prove that homeowners have an 8 times more net worth than those who are not homeowners. And it was for that reason that buyers jumped into the market to be part of that 8 times more statistic. Nationwide, statistics show us that 34% of our buyers in this past year were first-time buyers, which makes sense because our millennials are finally forming families and they're getting into home ownership. The other large group, interestingly enough, that we have not seen as a large statistic in the past, is 11% nationwide of buyers purchased multi-generationally. So in other words, the combined purchase was the grandparents, the parents, and the children all living in one home and combining perhaps maybe the parents' money for down payment and the working parents' opportunity for income to be able to afford the house, and then all living together. The balance of our sales came from move-up buyers. We had quite a few move-up buyers this year. And interestingly enough, investors entered the fray, not so much to buy and to hold, but to buy the ugly ducklings that were on the market, invest some creativity and some money, fix it up, and they turned a quite a nice, tidy profit this year. If you owned a home, and let's just say in January of 2021, it was worth, a small condo, worth $400,000, you can pretty much bank on it being worth $500,000 now. If your home was worth $1 million in 2021 January, you know what? It's worth about $1.2 million right now. And if your home was in the upper end, maybe worth $2 million in January, you can pretty much count on it being worth 2.5 now. So what is the expectation for 2022? Well, first quarter, the expectation is a lot more of the same. Second quarter, we are expecting a slowing, and by third and fourth quarter, definite stabilization in the real estate market. The reason is all interest rate based. The Federal Reserve is already starting quantitative easing, and that will slowly push interest rates up. The prediction is that interest rates will be at 3 3/4 by third or fourth quarter of 2022. And if interest rates don't sound like a big difference between 3% and 3 3/4, just wait until you start borrowing $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, $800,000. It adds up. So your borrowing power is going to be less because your interest rate is going to be higher. You're going to be borrowing more money, and so therefore your monthly payments are going to be higher, and at some point that's going to be an impasse to most people's income, and that is what's going to cause a stabilization third and fourth quarter. So what does that mean to you? If you're a first-time buyer or you are a move-up client, you are going to be looking at taking advantage of the interest rates in the first half of the year, and you're going to want to make hay while that sun shines so that you can have the monthly payments that you want to put into place for the next 30 years. If you are looking to move out of state, maybe looking to downsize and borrowing little or no money, maybe buying all cash or borrowing a very small amount of money for a mortgage, if that is in your future, then again, the first 6 months are your opportunity to make hay while that sun shines, because you will have a plethora of buyers looking to purchase your home at top dollar before things stabilize, and top dollar is not top dollar anymore. So hey, call me. I would be more than happy to give you a little bit of an update as to how this pertains to you. I can pop a few comparables in the mail and we can chat on the phone and have a few laughs about how much money you've made in the last year. Or I can stop by your home and we can have a little bit more detailed update on what your home would currently be worth in today's market. Either way, I look forward to working with you in 2022.